They were decent earnings, but I think the headline here is that the iPhone unit growth on a sellout basis, that's what consumers are buying, was up only 1% year over year. Now that includes China, which is down year over year. And going to what Tim Cook talked about, in the mature markets, it looks like units were up about 5% year over year, which is healthy growth, but not fantastic. But key in there is that he said that one, we've seen the greatest number of upgraders ever, so you know that iPhone users continue to be iPhone users, and two, the greatest number of new to iPhone users as well. So the Android to iPhone switch rate continues to be healthy outside of China. Within China, however, he excluded that in the number of new to iPhone users. So that means that the upgrade rate, the new to iPhone users rate in China is weak. And that is a bit of a problem.
Okay, so here's my real question, though. It feels like now all the eggs in the basket here are on one thing, and that's on this next phone. And if this next phone has to be like magic, because if it isn't, for really, if the phone is anything like last year's phone, do you think that people are going to upgrade the way the market needs them to make the stock work?
Yeah. So our data points suggest that there's going to be three main incremental features for iPhone 8. One is
Using the word incremental already is a bad idea. Just keep going.
Well, one of them could be big, but based on our analysis of what it could be, we don't think it's going to be that great of an offer. But that one would be augmented reality infusion into the iPhone. That is the next paradigm of computing, but the processor in the iPhone is going to be relatively weak to handle real-time processing to provide what is Terminator-like augmented reality, which is, really the next generation computing. But the other key things will be an infinity screen, like the one that I have on my Galaxy S8. Right. Galaxy already did that, so that's not really going to be a game differentiator for them anymore. And the third one will be wireless charging, which also Samsung already has. Augmented reality, though, that could be a real differentiator. Again, though, the processor that's going to be included on the iPhone 8 probably is not going to be strong enough to have a fully immersive augmented reality experience.
Well, what Tim Cook is talking about here is that people, including myself, this resonated with me when he talks about people who have not upgraded because they're waiting for this next phone because, frankly, the 6 to 7 didn't seem, and by the way, 3 years old now. 6 to 7 did not seem like a big leap, and I could still download the latest operating system, so I felt like I haven't really missed much.
And it's a pain to upgrade, so I didn't want to upgrade and then upgrade again to the 8.
So, whether or not you're upgrading now or a little bit later, you're always going to have, I think, a little bit of extension of your upgrade rate, and that's a drag on your overall year-over-year growth.
I'm going to argue with you there. I think there was a time when the technology upgrade, what was actually happening in the phone, felt like such a step change each time that actually either every year or every 2 years people bought a new phone. I think it was this last 3-year period where it did not feel like the technology actually moved the needle, and so people did not upgrade in the same way. I could be wrong. No. Tim Cook may have better numbers. You may have better numbers than I do on that.
You're absolutely right, and actually the numbers also support that thesis as well, right? Because what you have seen over the past 3 years is constant evidence of iPhone life cycles extending. Not just iPhone, though, overall smartphone, too, right? It's not just simply iPhone that's not getting quantum leaps with each new generation. It's all smartphones. We're getting to a mature state. And so I do agree with your assessment that you're going to have extending upgrade life cycles. But for the key for Apple, however, is whether or not they will continue to gain market share, like they have done for the past 12 years in the Mac franchise. And that's the power of the brand that Apple brings to the table.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.